Hey, it's Macara Shanae, and guess what? We have made it to the last letter in our journey from struggle to strength as we've been spelling out the word strength. And for each one of the letters in the word strength, I've been sharing a little thought or a little nugget along with some stories from my life. I've been sharing some little pieces of things that maybe could help you to turn your struggles into strength. Now we started with the letter S, which meant to start. We had to start with ourselves. And then the letter T, which meant today. Make that decision today that we're going to change, that we're not going to continue to wallow in the struggles that we're in or have them impact us in a negative way. And the next letter, R, recognize and identify what those struggles are. Because if we don't recognize what it is that we've been carrying, what we've been holding on to, what we've been using to shape our stories in a negative way, we won't know how to turn them around or even change that into something positive to help us to build that strength that we are seeking. And the next letter was E, enhance the physical. Do a little something on the outside that makes you feel really good, that helps you to exude that confidence that's lying within. And then N, now faith. You have to have belief in something, and especially belief that you can change, belief that you are strong, belief that there is a positive story or positive outcome from the struggles that you either are dealing with or have dealt with. The next letter, G, get passionate. Figure out what your passions are. What are those things that you just really enjoy? Hobbies or different ideas, things you like to do. Figure out your passions and make sure you can incorporate those into your life. The next letter, T, think positive. Now this one, I really feel like this is the most important, because if we don't continue to affirm the positivity in our lives, then it gets lost. And so I would encourage you to think positive, find some affirmations, write some things down, and come up with some things. Maybe it's a scripture, maybe it's a prayer, maybe it's just a poem, or just some things that you tell yourself. I am worthy, I am beautiful, I can do this, I can manage, I am proud, I am strong, I exude strength. Those kinds of things to help you to continue to keep moving forward and continue to walk in your strength. And that brings us to the last letter of the word strength, which is H. And for H, we are going to say it means to help others. And not only just to help others, but help others without expectation. See, that's the key there. And so this is what I found so important, because I have always been a giving person, just give and give and give, and sometimes at my own detriment. And I realized that a lot of times I was giving because I wanted something in return. I was lacking. I was missing acceptance. I was missing love that I felt like I could get from other people. And so I would give, but then I would expect for something in return. And a lot of times with that expectation, it never happened. And so time and time again, I would get my feelings hurt. I would feel mistreated. I would feel used. But I brought those things on myself because as I was helping or as I was giving, I always had some kind of expectation, or I expected that if I'm loyal to you, you'll be loyal to me. If I give to you, you'll give to me. I mean, it makes sense. It should work that way, right? But we have to understand that everyone may not have that same heart, may not have that same spirit. I mean, I've given cars to family members, and paid for school tuition, paid for trips, just given my time, driven people places, just done all kinds of things. I think I've taken in, even into my home, allowed a lot of my family members, my husband's family members, time to live with us. And then, but I was having that expectation that then they were going to treat me a certain way, or they were going to do this for me, or they were going to be there when the time came that I needed something. And time again, other people didn't meet that expectation for me. And so I had to realize that I couldn't give with expectation. First of all, my first thought was my spirit had gotten kind of broken and I didn't want to be a giver. I started to feel like, well, I'm tired of, me doing this for people and then I'm not getting anything in return. And when I need something from someone, no one is there. And I had to take those experiences because that too was a struggle. And I had to take that struggle of feeling like no one was there for me, and blaming it on the fact that I've done this and they're not giving in return. I had to take that struggle. Remember, I said we were taking our struggles and turning them around to change our stories. And rather than let that take me down to, I can't give anymore. I can't do this for anyone anymore. I had to find the positive in it. And the positive for me was the realization that I found joy when I was giving. And I had to realize that I cannot give expecting someone to give to me in return. I had to just be a giving person, a loving person, do for others, and continue to do for others because it made me feel good inside. And so we have to realize that helping others is what we should do, what we are called to do. And we just have to make sure that we keep the mindset of, if we have a way to do it, if we have a way to help others, if we have a way to give, then we should do that, and we can't do it with expectation. So I hope that you have enjoyed this journey from struggle to strength. There'll be plenty more blogs to come. We'll have some other key things that we can focus on, and I'm open for all of your comments, your feedback, and I'm here personally to help you if you just need any personal help on how to make this journey from struggle to strength, or how to actually map out these 8 steps that we've gone through, or these 8 themes and thoughts that we've been talking about. I'm here to help you, and I want to see everyone just become the strong person that they are meant to be. So, struggle to strength. Thanks for joining me, and I hope that this has really been a blessing to you and something that you can actually apply to your life and then maybe even share with others. So, start with yourself. Make today the day. Recognize what your struggles are. Enhance the physical. Have some now faith. Get passionate. And what was our T? Oh, think positive, the most important one, right? And H, help others without expectation.